Basically, originally it was just to release Richard's music because we were at school and we thought it'd be a laugh, and it's simple as that. And it's just, we're still doing it, except we're releasing music by lots of different people as opposed to just Richard. I first met Richard in about 1991 or so when we used to DJ alternatively at the local club, and he used to play his tracks instead of playing records, so we just sort of met there. His approach to music, because I don't really know, he just tries to be direct, I suppose, in what he wants to say through it. He just does it for himself, really. He doesn't care if it's released or not. It's just a way of life for him. The first thing to say about Psylob is that he's going to blow it up. He's one of our first artists on Rephlex, and in my opinion, definitely one of the most talented and most interesting, because he's such a freaky dude. But basically, nobody beats the Psylob, and like in the last year, he's gone on to a new level of making music that will rock any party down to its foundations.
Hi, I'm Psylob, and this is my latest video.
There's just a group of us friends that are doing our best to convince people to join our clan. It's just the music scene in every department is it's just well hard to find good music. It's out there, but there's just too much crap about.
Not enough brain dance.
Layla's one of our artists on our label. I met her last year. She's one of Richard's friends. She makes music and we liked it, so we put it out. And when I first heard it, I just thought it was Prince when I was a little boy and stuff, so it's like I instantly latched onto it, but I just like the variation and it's well original.
I know
formerly known as Squarpusher, now known as Chaos AD. He's released 2 albums and 2 singles on Rephlex. First album, his debut album, and Chaos AD is much more of a sort of dance floor toolkit. We believe in a party, basically. Braindance is we've finally realised that our vocation can be summed up in one word, which is braindance, which is a new genre of music that people will start attempting to jump on in the new millennium 2000. We released his first 2 albums, but that was like back in 93, 94. And Mike and Rich as well, which he did with Richard. But he's signed now to Virgin. I mean, we still get on with him and stuff, but we don't sign people up for 5 records at a time. We just release 1 at a time.
plastic card. Shopping such fun when the spending's not hard. Buy it, baby, buy it, baby, buy it, baby, buy it, baby, buy it, baby. You and I are so excited. We buy it after buy it in a shopping world. This is a shopping world. In a shopping world. This is a shopping world. For makeup, we'll take out a mortgage for 3. You want it, you need it, and hey, it's on sale. I'll take 4 and 2 for my friend. It's a shopping world, so let's go out and spend. Buy it, it's George. Buy it, come on, George. Buy it, it's George. Buy it, come on, George. Buy it, it's George. You and I are so excited. Buy it and just buy it in a shopping world. This is a shopping world. In a shopping world. This is a shopping world.
Hey girl, what y'all doing?
Shopping. Happiness, liberty, braindance,
Can we Lafayette?
103, Can we Lafayette?
Luke Viber, I went to school with him. That's how I know him. That's why he gave us his first album, which we released in 1993, I think. It's a long time ago. He did a remix for Gentle People for Emotion Heater, and he's a top bloke, and he's unbelievably talented guy, and everyone should go out and buy Big Soup and Tally Ho, because they are totally wicked albums, and they're not even on Rephlex.
I believe it, and I believe you're receiving it. I believe it, and I believe you're receiving it. I believe it, and I believe you're receiving it. Because you're trusting, you're believing. 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 Because you're trusting. believe you're receiving it. I believe it. I believe it. And I believe you're receiving it. I believe it. I believe it. And I believe you're receiving it. Because you're trusting and you're believing. 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 Because you're trusting and you're
Yeah, one of DMX's proteges, Electro Girl from Tasmania. We've got an electro album from her. Well, it's not really electro, it's more like Pete Waterman Limited, Stock Aitken and Waterman.
That's right, girl. I farted.
We do videos because they're a good laugh, and we've done a few. You probably haven't seen that many of them yet, but you will be seeing a lot more. Basically, we just do them because they're a laugh, and sure, it does help us to promote the records, which in this day and age is a pretty difficult job, but yeah, it's just...
It's got for excuse to go out and do something.
Yeah, you just want to do it. You only do it for the people you like, you know, and it's just something, you just do it for yourself. It doesn't really matter what anybody else thinks. You just, it's like being kids when you're 14 and you've got the video camera, or you've got a keyboard and you just play around. We're still doing that because we're too scared of the world outside. Shamefully for me, I've totally forgot to mention all our German artists. You got Fushy Mushy from, where are they from? From Düsseldorf, aren't they? So it's hard to say who we'll work with in the future. We like to work with new acts. Like established artists can go to any label, but like if you look back at the Rephlex catalogue, you realise that we uncover a lot of new people, and that's what we enjoy doing. That's what's satisfying.
The crowd is jumping as the beat comes to an end. Rewind the track and start over again. Hands are in the air, there are lots of happy faces. The beats take your body and mind to different places. Don't let the groove stop, got to make the joint rock. This set is designed to put your body in shock. It's so funky, you have to move your behind. Now give a shout to the DJ. Rewind. The people come for more of that crazy riff. They know what they want and you know what to do. This is what you do, put your finger to the blacks. Flick to the wrist and spin a needle back. This rack is so fresh, it's almost finger lifting. The bass line is up and the beats are hitting. A better record it would be hard to find. So give that out to the DJ. Rewind.
Rewind the track, spin the record and take it back. Rewind the track, spin the record and take it back. Rewind the track, spin the record and take it back. Now that you've done the back, take it back.
Rocking a party is no easy matter. The hands of the DJ must select the right flicker. If he doesn't, then it's fatal and it makes me weak. To see people on the dance floor falling asleep. So get up off your ass and move your feet this rack. No excuses, don't refuse this, there's no room for the slack. Go with the flow, cause it's a state of mind. When you shout to the DJ, rewind. I like it best when the beats are naked. The rhythm pumps and there's no way you can fake it. Ah yeah, that's just the way I like things. The show must be over before the fat lady sings. So listen up, everybody get on the floor and give it until you haven't got any more. One more thing, could you be so kind as to shout to the DJ? Rewind.
Rewind the track, spin the record and take it back. Rewind the track, spin the record and take it back. Rewind the track, spin the record and take it back.